What are you going to do when you see a gun? Can you stay calm? And because there's been a number of drug deals I've done where guys had guns. One of the scariest ones was this idiot that was up on an Alki that I was buying a half pound of meth from. He was tweaking and he's sitting on a gun. He's mad that I don't have the money with me, that my bitch has the money down the street. And he's like, motherfucker. I'm like, and all I need to do is see the drugs. I'm like, I just need to see the stuff. And I'm wired. I'm like, okay, you're good. And it's like, okay, let me go make a call. And I like, he has it. Come get him. He has a gun. It's underneath his left leg and whatever. But it's like, you got to hold your mud, because you can't freak out and jump out and roll and shoot someone, because then you're an idiot. But so I would do these scenarios. And there are command staff now on the department that went through this school that I won't name names or anything like that I put them through situations, and they walk out there like, okay, I thought I want to do undercover work, but I don't have the makeup to do it. And I had a number of people that came to me that afterwards or saw me at events and stuff like that said, you're pretty good with the undercover stuff. What are you talking about? Like, you put me through the paces, and I realize, because I sit there and I can't tell you 99%. I had a scenario where I rob you. I'm waiting for you. You come into my place as like, and I said, yeah, just set it over there or something like that. And they do. And I pull out a gun and they're staring down the barrel of a gun. And what are we, like 8 feet apart here? So it's like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, get on the ground. And majority of cops will get on the ground, get on their knees, and find like King's X. I'm like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Did you leave your ball sack at home today? Are you ready to die? Well, no. Well, you sure act like you're ready to die. What the fuck? And I always ask them, so through this scenario, what's going through your head as I'm pointing this gun at you and telling you to get on the ground? And, majority of them are like, I'm going to die. Then do you want your friends to find you laying here dead with a hole in the back of your head? Or at least you fought? Well, I don't think it's a well situation, And one guy was like, he nearly started crying. He goes, I was thinking about my wife and stuff like that and my kid. I said, maybe undercover work's not for you. Do you ever think about that? He goes, I am now, And I had a supervisor that really wanted to do it. And he would overreact. He'd fuck shit up. And he finally came to me. He's like, I thought it'd be great to do this, but I don't got the makeup to do it. I'm like, well, this is the time to realize it. But there was a lot of people that went through that stuff that it was like, bro, you're a good cop. Stick to copping. Yeah. Because you can't do this undercover shit. You always have to be on edge. You always have to be alert, but you got to look calm. And it's like, because I always went into every role, I carried a gun. Some instructors say, don't carry a gun. And I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. Because I ain't Matt Damon or anybody like that, like fucking kill you with a pen or anything like that. It's like, if shit's going to hit the fan, I'm pulling out my Glock 27 with 13 rounds in it, and I'm going to take my chance. Let's see what happens. But I loved instructing. And, as I moved on from narcotics into homicide stuff, I found that I really enjoy instructing, giving back. So, but undercover school, there was times, there were people that walked out of scenarios, you could see they're about to start crying. And I was like, don't take it wrong. It's just, this ain't your cup of tea.
Right.
But then there were people I met that were like, you're evil. You are filthy good. And it was like, I bless thee. Go off and offend. It was like, but that was far and few between. A lot of people thought they had a knack in it. And it's like, no. Yeah. Women, it's like, you need to understand, in the world of drugs, you're not a woman, you're a bitch. Okay? And if they want to whack you or do something bad to you, they'll do it to you quicker than a guy. Mm-hmm. Not to be bad or racist or sexist or anything like that. Drugs is racism. Okay? Drugs, everything evil in the world, you see it in drugs. You've been in DEA, but working as a local police department at the ground zero, seeing, I mean, I've had informants get dope sick in my car. It's like, and all, you know, I was like, you want me to take you to the hospital? No, just take me home. Okay. Drop them on their porch. You gonna be okay? Yeah, I'll unlock your door. Go in. Call me next day. Call me, bro. So yeah. So, but undercover work, it's I loved it. It was, besides act. I mean, I loved working homicide. Besides act and undercover, those were my favorite assignments ever, because they were both just high speed, low drag type stuff.